and welcome to Cocojor channel. It's top of the hours, it's 3 o'clock, and whew, what a day. I mean, it's been a great week, meaning that every week you go through many different things. Well, for me it is, and life is not always the same old smooth sailing and thinking that everything is all hunky-dory. But if you don't go and really take charge and really work on certain things, your issues, or being a queen bee, for example. And everyone is a queen bee, right? Because we have so much challenges every single day that we take charge and we get things done. And by doing that, things will fall into place. And just so happened today is Tuesday, 2/22/2022. And it's this number of 2222 means really a time for balance. And the time for balance is really, like I was encouraging everyone, February of this year was so important because there's just so many different kind of aspects that's coming to us out here in the outer world, and I'm going to go more deep into that about inner world and outer world, but I'm going to just show you what that symbolic two just kind of fell into my hands. And so really, I was just about to go out and, head out to town. But then I kind of remembered that I forgot to talk about or even do this to change your bag. And so whenever you feel that it's a great day, it could be a certain number, it could be a certain holiday, it could be really something of that you feel that's going to manifest within you. And so today is such a beautiful day. Literally what surrounded me today is because I really believed in certain ways of certain tools that I use to get me where I am today, which is Tuesday, 2/22/22, right? And so in my next video, check out what it means to, change your bag. Like this one I had from last year, and it's really heavy, really, really heavy. You see how big it is? And so I was carrying a lot of weight in this bag. And so I wanted to get something that it was opposite, something I can balance better, because I feel much more balanced in my life. Sometimes just like this, we have so much in our bags of unnecessary things that we need to let go. And that's what the full moon was all about. And during this time, the in-between time, where it's change of really the frequency, the vibration, and the energy, because we're actually going into getting ready for the new moon coming up on March the 2nd or the 3rd, or wherever you will be. And so I also do is also change. If you don't want to change your bag, or you don't have, you always change your bag, do some kind of changes. Like for me, my new iPhone case, right? Because use it where you change something that you're constantly using, because all of that energy that's kind of stagnant and stuck in there, it holds on to too much unnecessary baggage, and you may or may not need it. And so February is really a time to head start and getting yourself balanced and organized. And so I just been so busy putting together all of my things and balancing out my life out in LA as well as here in Hawaii. And so I came up with, let me do where I can reach a whole bunch of people. And thank you to technology, it is what it is. We can go to many different rooms to give many different kind of energy, right? And that's why I love to move around and do this, because it makes everything else not stagnant. Last night, literally, 2 a.m. I looked up, I finished the work for LA, and it finished at 2 a.m. Then I literally got finished putting together the envelope to send out to LA, and I look up and look what time it was. PM. And so that part of my life, I'm literally going to start to balance it out, you know, in the right way. Right way meaning that it serves its purpose. And that's what the 222 sign is. And I am very old school, so don't mind the towels that's hanging, because I love to do this because it's fresh from Mother Nature. So here we have it. We have some beautiful tomato. Remember the cantaloupe that we all thought it was squash? Well, here it is. And I have some Japanese cucumber, red peppers, yellow peppers, all ready to rock and roll. I got some tomatoes and all these beautiful things that bozu. I can't wait for these to grow up. So lots of things to do. And look at how beautiful. This is my first blossom for this year. Or is it actually my second blossom? But I want to introduce you to my new koi members. I still need to figure out the name, but it's totally balanced on the color, where it's black and orange, one of my favorite colors, and then the white and orange. Hi, baby. They're so cute. And so this is just a temporary. Oh, there's my little guppies that I was able to save. God, they're so hard to get. So this is really temporary, which is great because I have this solar water where you can get hot water. Well, it's not super hot water, but it's nice water to warm up because it does get cold in here. So I'm already planning on my next DIY that I'm going to be doing. So really, life is really just thinking and thinking and thinking ahead, because you never know when it's time to go. And so you might as well really, take the factor and work out your life to really do what you really want to do, It took all of this of hard work and determination in creating this company, Cocojor, which we, by the way, coincidentally, is celebrating 20 years this year. So it's just been such a great, great feeling that you can just sit back and watch the butterfly garden out here. I'll give you my view. You can see them. So really, life is really about creating that balance, that 222, and that's what it really means. And we all have different meaning to it, and I'll put more information on below on certain things that may resonate you. So things to me that makes it really special is really believing and curating that art of a belief system within yourself. Because once you master that, things totally manifest. So if you are into candles, or if you're into crystals, or if you're into numbers, or if you're into God, if you're into religion, if you're into meditation, yoga, anything. And when you're into something, that's really when you are so connected and so balanced. And wherever you find, like I just went around, every single space gives me that certain energy to give the best what I feel that I need to detox, to recharge, to let go, to really set my intention because things will happen. I'm not just saying this, I'm taking you really on my journey. Remember this place when I came back? Oh my God, that thing was Bola Head over there, and it was hard work. This thing was a gross out shack that my nephew and I had to destroy it and build. Who would have I known that this would be my platform, my stage? And I found this in the back, and I say, why not make this into my Cocojor outdoor talk story place, you know? And so things that you never know just will, like I said, will manifest. And lastly, I kind of want to bring it because I do need to go to the post office and UPS. And why I'm saying this, yes, this is holding up. But there was a meaning for this to all go. Because in life, we all look from the bottom up. We work hard. And sometimes when your hard work and you put all of your energy into it, didn't really, go as the way you want it to be. But just let it go. I'm telling you, just really let it go. Because when you let it go, new things will happen, right? And so as you know, I've already created my first miracle bubble that has no electricity. Where else is made in Japan. And so this one, which is one which was actually my very first one that I made, this one we're going to remake. We're going to remake it where it's going to be much more different. Why? Is because the very first one was all recycled water, which was great, but because I had the spa line, it worked it really great. But as we go forward, we need to go with the times. And I said, why don't we do it this way? So I'm sending this out to my engineer. And this is going to be is it going to be? Yes, I think it's going to be our third one. Yes, it's going to be our third one because the first two is made in Japan. The first very original one that we had at the Orange Building. The second one, which I'm going to start pre-selling it, which is the one that doesn't use any electricity. No electricity. You're going to detox your dog. You're actually going to get rid of that stinky and the itchiness. Whew. Because we're going to really take you deep down to show you how it all works, the magic, out here at Cocojor. Excited with Japan because I'm going to have a talk story with them on Friday. And, it's great because my engineer, he's up to it. He's ready to go and talk story with you too on our Cocojor channel, giving you a free Q&A time once you become part of our Cocojor family, because this is such an easy, simple way to do. It's 1, 2, 3, bumblebee, so I'm so excited getting all of this ready, packing it all up, and making it go out to my engineer so he can curate the next one. So, and just so happened, like I was saying, I'm finally gonna get this chapter out in Los Angeles. So this is going out today, which from yesterday, and that's why I finally finished that work at 2:22 early this morning. And when I was printing this, it was exactly 12 hours later. And it's just, things, it's all about how you manifest, how you bring synchronicity into it, and really the energy that you really put in. And so I need to go into what else? My bug and head on out. So you have a wonderful 222 day, and all of this information that I share with you, don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube as well as our Facebook. And guess what? I can't wait to share with you more information about our Miracle Micro Bubble, our Cocojor skincare that is all natural, really made from the ground up with the best ingredients for you, and of course our four-legged friends. So you take care. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube, and we have constant contents. Whew, that was a mouthful of things that just really pops into my Cocojor mind. So let's see whether I'm cooking, gardening, or creating new products and new services for our Cocojor Ohana. I see you then. I gotta go. Aloha.